Hey, little brother. What's going on? Some stuff on your mind, huh? No problem. Go on ahead. What's on your mind? Ah, got some lady fans, huh? Well, that's cool. What would you like to know? I see. So she caught wind about the old you and saying she'll only date you if you go back to the old ways, huh? Well, that's a great question, little brother. Here's what I can tell you. Not everyone grows up with the kind of mentoring we got. Most likely, she's going through that phase, as many people do, male and female, where they think reckless behavior is cool and they want to associate themselves with that. So she labeled you as a coward simply because you got out of that previous life. Is it still bothering you beyond the fact that she said that? It's understandable. She's one of the most popular girls in school, right? I figured as much. And her appearance is very attractive, yeah? Mm-hmm. And you still declined her offers, huh? Well, little brother, I'm very proud of you for doing that. It's great that you stood up for yourself. That's right, you absolutely did do the right thing. There's going to be some times when you are tempted and even pressured by your peers to do things that are bad for your future. These particular people usually are not ready to grow up, and they're the type to really not consider the actual risks of their negative actions, and they want other people to be part of that. Plus, when you decline what they want, some of them view that as a challenge. It's like some type of how dare you do your own thing? How dare you resist the status quo of following the crowd? Now, for some of them, they may continue to pursue you, trying to get you to crack. In your case, I anticipate that this girl, if she really wants to try to have you, she's probably going to try all the tricks in the book to try to persuade you. That's the spirit, little brother. I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of peers won't tell you about with this persuasion stuff. When it comes to relationships, some will genuinely look for a genuine person. Meanwhile, some are only looking for the butterflies. And what I mean by the butterflies is they're looking for the thrill, they're looking for a challenge, they're looking for drama, they're looking for entertainment, basically looking for somebody that they can exploit. And in some cases, they're trying to look for someone who will just woe them and sweep them off their feet without any contributions to the relationship themselves. So it's important that you know the difference between those two. When you give in to that kind of peer pressure, you actually lose respect with those people who pull that manipulation. And at one point, all you become in their eyes is another monkey in the circus. Nope, no jokes here. The analogy sounded humorous, but it's actually all serious. The same thing applies when dealing with people on an intimate level, to which you also need to know who is worthy of your attention and affection and who is not. If you are the only one giving affection, support, etc., and you're not receiving the same respect thereof, that's a red flag. If you are being pressured into scenarios that are known to be unreasonably dangerous to your well-being, that's a red flag. If you are being dangled adult level benefits, which most likely would land you on a drama TV show involving a paternity or STD test, that's a red flag. I hit the nail on the head, didn't I? Well, there it is. So now you know she's not the one to be messing with. Again, she may continue trying until she's had enough. When that actually happens varies from person to person. It all depends on their tolerance level. Yeah, you can warn others about her. Just be sure to only leave it at that. Little brother, I commend you for your passion in wanting to help others so they are not exploited by people with her mentality. I want the same thing, but as I have learned, we can only show people the correct path, but it's up to them to walk it. One thing we must always avoid is trying to shelter people. Some will learn the lesson by hearing other people's stories and testimonies, but others may have to go through the madness themselves in order to learn the lesson. It absolutely hurts, I know, especially being that you yourself had experienced that in your own walk. So do the right thing, show them the facts, then let them decide how to deal with it. If they ask for further insights with that, then you teach them, but only go as far as they allow, and never stop what you are doing to be safe just because they do. Got it? That's my bro. Yeah, it can feel lonely in this walk at first, but eventually you will find people who share the same noble character as you do. So ultimately, purging the people you don't need in your life will make room for the people you do need. Like I said before, if you don't enforce the boundaries you set and you give in to the cheap offers these folks wave in your face, you will not get much respect, if any at all. Sure, they might not want to be around you and might even talk a bunch of garbage about you behind your back. Some may even say it to your face, but ultimately, you remain focused on your goals. Well, if you must say something to them, speak encouragement. Sometimes reminding them of their own misfocus can help put them back on track. For example, something like, "Why are you wasting your time on me? Obviously our paths don't line up, so I encourage you to find others where your paths line up, preferably the ones that actually lead to what's right. But you have a good day." Doesn't have to be exactly like that, but somewhere in the ballpark. It'll take some time for some to get it, and some, they may not ever change. But at the very least, they can never say that nobody told them. Yep, you're gonna be all right, little brother. You in good shape. So, how about a few rounds of our favorite game? You been practicing? All right, let's go.